Can you talk about the progress you've seen with the American churches and problems you've had to face? So for those who don't know, that I serve at St. Paul American Coptic Orthodox Church, which was the first of the American Coptic churches established in the Diocese of Los Angeles. So I'm going to suggest, for the sake of time, that if there are those who maybe were interested in that topic, maybe we can have a longer conversation about it this afternoon or this evening. But I'll just say something briefly, that in our case, His Eminence Metropolitan Serapion, I think, foresaw from years ago, but especially around the time of the the more recent waves of immigration, and especially after the revolution, the initial model of the church, which was trying to accommodate all languages, all cultures, was struggling. We tried with the two liturgy solution, whether it's upstairs, downstairs, or simultaneously, or the early liturgy and late liturgy, one Arabic, one English. And I think we still saw that, especially those who were in mixed marriages or converts into the church, were still kind of at the peripheral of the church. They weren't really immersed in the life of the church. And so His Eminence kind of, so in our case, it was not so much a missionary outreach initially. It was more dealing with a pastoral problem within the church, especially mixed marriages and converts. And so St. Paul's was established primarily to deal with the cultural issues. So initially, what that meant for us is that we moved quickly to establishing an all-English service. We initiated what we might call family seating or mixed seating, so that families were standing together during the liturgical services. We emphasized education, because a lot of the people that were attending St. Paul's were either second-generation Copts that were maybe not very involved in the church, or mixed marriages where maybe some of the catechism that they received in entering into the church was maybe a little bit elementary. So there was clearly a hunger to go deeper into the faith and the teachings of the church. So we focused a lot on education. We focused on community services, trying to interact with our community and do some work with the homeless and things like that. So we've seen a lot of progress, and definitely what I've seen at St. Paul's is that many of the board members, the Sunday school teachers, the servants in the church are the non-Egyptians. They really have embraced a kind of leadership role within the church, and they are some of the most active. They're the ones who are planning our retreats and our monastery trips and things like that. So clearly we've seen a lot of progress. There are some challenges, especially trying to adapt the rites, especially, doing an all-English service, which is controversial. I know even within our own diocese, this is always a topic that's of much interest to many people. So, the Coptic hymns into English, which I know is an effort that His Grace is very involved in here. Those are some of the challenges. It's kind of just, presenting beautiful worship that is Orthodox and liturgical, and yet is not foreign, even if it's done in English, but still doesn't sound foreign because it's not something that is easy to the Western ear and so on. So those are just very brief kind of some points that I kind of experienced in my experience at St. Paul's.